Hello everybody and welcome to Cardlife. Now this is the new game by Freejam, who are the makers of Robocraft. Now Robocraft isn't the sort of game that I would usually play, lots and lots of pew pew, shooty shooty shooty, all that sort of thing. This one is definitely more in the kind of idea of a survival game. Yeah, it's not a card game, just in case you did wonder that. Yeah, it's not a card game. It's called Cardlife because all the characters and all the buildings, as you may see on the screen in front of you, are made out of cardboard. Even the clouds are made out of cardboard. Other than that, it's kind of Minecraft-like. You do lots of digging, diggy hole, lots of building of things. Although the buildings are more kind of like Ark style, like you build a platform and then you build walls up around it and things like that, rather than the block-based building. So that's a little bit different as well. So I think I should jump into the game and give you guys a little look at what's going on. So we're going to go single player session. Okay guys, so we are now in the character creator, and it's actually quite an interesting way of creating your character. So you actually have a character that is made of cardboard, like this. And you can kind of redo his face and everything. I am absolutely rubbish at this, by the way. Absolutely rubbish. So, could make one with like kind of wiggly hair like this. Something like that. Then I could say maybe, no, it's gone wrong. Hang on. If it goes wrong, you just stop. And then I could say make them some ears, nice big ears, and then join that up to that. And I could just follow this chin line along like the dotted lines. You don't have to follow the dotted lines at all though. And usually, even if you do quite a rubbish job at drawing, like me, it actually doesn't look too bad, you see? So I got my dude, he's got his ears, he's got his kind of characterful little face. And then you can cut things out. So I could make him some cool eyes. Could maybe just go like this. We could go like this. Oh, I suck at drawing so much. We can give him a little sort of button nose. So one thing you can kind of do is you can kind of like draw something like that. And then you can sort of just go like this. And make it like a little cutout. That kind of works well for things where you want a little sort of idea of a shadow or something like that. I could like put little holes in his ears and stuff to make them sort of stand out more. You could put little shadows and things in, but I'm not very good at this. Avak is very good. He's a very good drawer. Very good at drawing. I am not. So we could kind of do this with the mouth. Doesn't he look cool? My character. Or you could go with something a bit more girly. You could have like some pigtails. I've done one with like, I think you saw the one on the preview screen. I did the hair on that one. Avak did the face. He made it like a pumpkin face. So if you want to delete the cutouts you've done, you can delete all the cutouts. So say I do that, all the cutouts come out. If you want to delete the drawing, you click on drawing and then click on delete. But I'm not going to do that because I really like this hair. This is actually kind of growing on me. I like this hairdo. I think it's quite cool. So, I mean, we could maybe just follow the lines that they've given us for cutting out. Try and be really careful with it. Oh, my arm is hurting already. I find it very difficult to keep the mouse exactly where I want it. Very... You can zoom it in though. That's about the best I can do with that one. But I'm proud of my designs. My designs are great. Oh, this eye isn't quite as good. Oh, it's not too bad. It kind of just looks like a kid's cut it out with scissors, doesn't it? Whoa. There we are. And I mean, I actually quite liked the idea of the mouth I had there, which is this. Wasn't quite there actually, but never mind. We'll just do the bottom bit of it. Oh yeah. It looks kind of surprised. And then you can do all the other bits. I can give him like a chest, so you could do all sorts there. And what can we do for the chest? Last time I did spikes. Don't know, let's just do wiggly curls or something. Ah, that doesn't look great, does it? Blur. But you can get rid of it. It's fine. You can try all sorts of different things. I hope this is recording okay, because my recording software is looking awful, so I'm going to have to just check it out after I've done this. So we could just do a really square chest. Completely square it off. You can draw a straight line like that, usually. Oh yeah. If you just want completely straight lines, you can just have them. So you can have complete barrel chest going on there. And we could have maybe like, instead of a heart, we could have maybe, I don't know, a diamond or something. Cut out. Oh, we need to cut it out rather than. Or you could have like a YouTube play button backwards. It's got a belly button there, look. So you could maybe do a bit more of a curve. Oh, that didn't quite work. A bit more of a curve going on here. If you want a more feminine body, which, you know, you might do if you're girly. So that's quite a good one to do. You kind of make it like sort of a swimming costume shape. And if you want a slightly more feminine leg, that's an arm actually. Slightly more feminine leg down here. You could sort of go like this and then pull it in. You could draw a foot if you were really clever, but I'm not that clever. And then maybe like that. So it's actually more of a leg sort of shape. So there you go. So you've got sort of got a girly, more girly, womanly looking legs and stuff there. So I'm gonna create this this character. I like this character. It's good. You don't see the character too often. It's mostly first person view, but you can do this on all your mounts and things like that you get later on in the game. I don't know if they're in yet, so I'm not going to promise you mounts that there aren't, but eventually there will be. So we will create. Okay guys, after that fun-filled character creation, we are now in the world. Doesn't it look beautiful and peaceful and serene? And we're up in the top of the mountain, so it does take a little while to load everything in, and sometimes when you're trying to move around, it's a little jerky still. This is pre-alpha, it's not even in proper alpha yet. It's not even on Steam yet. You've got to go to their website to download it. I'll put a link below for that. So yeah. To start with, you punch stuff. So you punch a bush, and you get some plant fiber and some berries. If you punch one of these guys, one of these flowers, you get some kind of plant fiber stuff. They're probably called different things. If you press I, you get into your inventory, and you can see what things are. So you've got fiber. We don't want these on a hotbar. Plant matter. So fibers from the blue flowers, plant matters from the bushes, and spring berries, which we will keep on our hotbar just in case we get a bit hungry. So the third thing in the game that you can use, probably while you're starting out the most, is these trees, and you punch them like in Minecraft. Does this not remind everybody of, like, okay, you've either done this or you've seen it on The Simpsons, okay? It is the punching machine. You're doing the punching machine from when you were a kid. My sister used to do that to me all the time. You're like, don't come near me, I'm doing the punching machine. And if you went near her and you got hurt, it was your own fault for going near the punching machine. So there we go. So once you've got your punching machine trees done, Punching machine, I am a punching machine. Once you've done that, I would probably say the next thing I want to do at that point, possibly the sun is going down right now, we possibly might want a torch maybe. But actually the first thing I really want is to like skip straight ahead to stone tools, because why make wooden tools when you can make stone tools, right? So the first thing I'm going to make is a pickaxe. So the crafting this is quite interesting. What you have to do is say I'm like, I kind of want to make something out of wood here. So you drag some wood up and it shows you all the things that you can make just out of wood. They've all got ticks by them, as long as you've got enough. And all the things that you can make with wood if you had something else, and they all have crosses by them. So I, for example, want to make my pickaxe. So for that, I need 10 of these fibers. So I'm going to need to find another couple of fiber plants somewhere. Ooh. So we might carry on in this hillside. So far, I've not seen any aggressive mobs. I hope that means that it's just a very quiet area and that the mobs have spawned. Quite often up in the hills, it's not as bad. But I almost want to go and try and find something. Oh, I can see something down there moving around. Oh yes, I can see all the angry mobs down there. That's fine. They have spawned fine. We'll stay away from them though. So if I press shift, I can run. It's like stamina gets used on my green bar there, and also you can see my hunger starts going down quite dramatically when I run. So using running probably more for running away rather than running around. I'll probably walk a lot more than I run, and that's the reason why I don't want to get caught out. To stave off my hunger, I press 4 because I put it in hotbar 4. And obviously, yum yum yum, eat all my berries I got earlier. Nom nom nom. So let's go punch this one. And you'll see in a minute why I want these stone tools. I was playtesting it yesterday and I made all wooden tools and I was like, why didn't I just make stone tools from the get-go? There's no reason not to. There's stone everywhere. So, I mean, I can understand not making an iron one because I've not even found any iron yet, to be quite frank with you guys. But there's no reason for me not to make... Gee, there's no blue flowers anywhere. Blue flowers, where are you? Oh, there's a bear. Look down there, there's a bear. We don't want to go near him yet. We might want to go near a wolf at some point, but certainly not quite yet. Oh, I think he spotted us. Run away. Early on, you can pretty much sprint away from things. There's a wolf up there. So we're coming down into the forest, and the forest has lots of resources, but it also has lots of bears and lots of wolves. So we're going to try and collect as much fibre as we can to make our pickaxe. But we've got to be careful that we don't die to those wolves over there. Look, they're all over there waiting. Oh no, I fell in a hole. Eek. It's a very worrisome time. Don't really have any in-game music yet, do we? Unless I've just missed it. It's very quiet. So you can hear the bears sneaking up on you. You just have to listen to my voice unless I decide to put some music behind it. I might find some for you guys, or I might not, depending on how nice I'm feeling. The last thing I want is for my my beautiful Let's Play to get done for copyright. I'm sure I can find some copyright free stuff. It'll need something gentle, won't it? Like a gentle... I certainly won't be putting combat music into the combat though. You just have to put up with that. Anyway, we'll see what I decide to do. You may be listening to silence right now. I am extremely hungry, and I haven't got any bushes or anything like that. Any berry bushes nearby? Yes, there's one. So we'll go and grab that. This is just the very, very early stages of this. Was there only one berry? Oh no, there was a few berries on that bush. Cool. So we just eat those. Yum, yum, yum. There's one over here as well. Just trying to stay out of the way of any bears or any wolves, which is easier said than done sometimes. Couple of berry bushes here. We'll just grab those. And then we should have enough stuff to make our pickaxe. And once I've done that, I'll try and make a stone hatchet. And then I'll try and make a stone pickaxe. Right, so let's have a look in here. So I've got enough stuff, I think, to make the wooden pickaxe. Yes. So you craft like this. And it pops into your hotbar. So now we can go and mine a little bit of stone. Except that we're extremely hungry still. So let's just eat our berries. Now we can mine some stone. So this looks like compact stone, I think. What is that? Is it compact stone? Yes, it's compact stone. So you can get stone or compact stone. Not really sure the difference. You seem to be able to make stuff out of both of them, equal quantities and things like that. I don't know if you get a bit more compact stone for digging one tile or something. No idea. Yeah, just ruin the landscape. This is a beautifully curved landscape and you just go and ruin it a bit with your pickaxe. But I've not seen anything that you can make out of stone that you can't make out of compact stone and vice versa. I might actually just go and mine some normal stone over here. What's compact stone as well? Is there any normal stone? Gee. Yeah, you can still make all the stuff out of it. That's normal stone, I think. Just there. That's just stone. But you can't, like, combine. So if you've got 10 compact and 10 normal stone, you can't make something that takes 20 stone. It's a bit of a pain. So sorry it's so dark. Let's see if we can make a torch and make it a bit brighter. So if you use resin and you use... How many planks do we need? We need 6 planks for that, so we need to beat up another tree. We'll beat up a tree in a minute. Let's see if I can make a... anything out of stone at all yet. Don't think I can because I don't have enough. You need 20 stone for each of these, you know. That's a lot of stone. And 6 planks. And 10 fibre. I don't even have 10 fibre. Oh, this is going to take ages. Let's just get our 20 stone then first. Let's just go for this compact stone because there's loads of it around. Cool, that made a big change to the landscape. Yeah, just trying to stay away from any horrible beasties at the moment. We will go and see some horrible beasties once I get a little bit more well equipped, let's say. We're hungry again. Need to go find another bush to go and destroy. But this is all going to get easier once I have better tools. Springberries, more springberries. So we're just going to kind of steal all the resources and then probably move slightly out of the area, honestly. Once we stole all the resources, we don't need to be here anymore, right? One thing I still need to work out about the game though is how to find ores and how to like do proper mining, because whenever I've gone into to start a mining tunnel, it's basically gotten so dark I've not been able to carry on. So I'm going to try making, I can't put the normal torches on the wall, but I'm going to try making wall torches and see if I can get them to stick to a cave tunnel. Or whether I'm actually going to need to put walls along there just to be able to mine, which is going to be crazy. But it might be something I need to do. We'll see. We'll see. I think I might have 20 now. And it's light now, so that's good. So we spent our dark hours just mining away. So let's just get our hand empty. So to get your hand empty, you just press on the number of an empty hotbar. That's all you need to do. There we go. More foodings for me. which I probably need to eat straight away, honestly. So I'll just eat all 10 of those. So my belly's looking a little bit fuller. That valley looks like a nice place to build a nice house, doesn't it? It's probably full of bears. Punching machine! Timber! But I need to go and find more of these blue flowers. That's what I'm the most short on. Am I still short on wood? Have I got 6? No, I've got 6, so that's enough to make me a hatchet. So I'm actually gonna run down this hill. Actually, I'll do it slowly. I need to stop using my sprint because it actually does cause me issues if I use it too much. That looks like it's just dirt. Haven't found any metal yet in this, so I'm going to be interesting to see how that actually happens. So it doesn't look like there's any wolves around here at the moment. Or imps, or like raptors. At the moment you have wolves, bears, imps and raptors that I've seen. And there's a couple of other things that I've seen around the place, and I'm not sure what they are yet. I haven't really played with them yet, but those are the ones that I have had contact with. And they all just need to come up to you and buff you. There's no... I've not seen any sort of ranged attacks or anything like that in here yet. But I imagine, again, that is going to be something that is going to come in. They definitely want to put in a magic system. And they want to put in riding mounts and having animal companions and all sorts of stuff like that. On top of all the building and the stuff that's already in there. But I think they started with the building. Because... I'm sure that's what they're good at. They're good at, like, making building systems, because Robocraft had a great building system from what I've seen of Avac playing it, because I have not played it myself. I say, not my kind of game. Too shooty. This, probably a lot better, because it's crafty. And I like crafty. However, this will have, I believe, PvP eventually. But you can choose not to pursue that PvP, or you can choose to pursue it, depending on the sort of person you are. If you like that sort of thing. I don't know, I've done some PvP in like things like Guild Wars and stuff like that, and just round-based stuff, not too bad really. I'd kind of like things that are a bit more permanent and you build up, so I don't really like it then if you've spent ages building something up and then someone comes along and takes it away. That really frustrates me. So like long play games. I mean, things like Eve, that is the worst. I mean, some of the things that people have lost on there, and it's actually, it's like real world money. It's like someone coming and robbing your savings account. It's terrible. Okay, we're getting there. There's a lot of food bushes around here, so I'm going to try and harvest as many of them as possible. And then again, I'll probably move on to another area before I start building, so that the areas that I've completely ripped clean of all their bushes and stuff are not the area that I'm settling down in. But I think it would be good to take up all of these berries. Now, you've got to always look behind you, because sometimes, like this, things drop and then they don't really... you don't pick them up, so you got to be careful about that, because you know, I could have had a lot more berries if you're looking to have about 5 or 6 off each bush. You don't want to be like taking 1 berry off a bush and then leaving another 5 behind you, so just be aware of that. I'm extremely hungry apparently. Good job I got all these awesome berries then, isn't it? Let's eat a few of those, get my health. My hunger back up, sorry. My health. Your health, it goes down and regenerates like super quick. So it's, I think probably in PvP and stuff like that, it's going to be a case of doing enough like DPS to take them down before their like health regenerates. It doesn't seem to regenerate so much within the fight. It seems to regenerate once you come out of the fight, as far as I can tell. Mind you, the wolves do tons of damage, so... it's a bit hard to tell if you actually are regenerating or they're just doing a load of damage to you. Okay, so that's some more noms. And eventually, if you eat enough, you will get full. You are stuffed. So I'm stuffed and I can't eat any more berries. But I've got a few that I'm keeping to one side just in case. So at the moment, I haven't found a way to destroy buildings. I have only found a way to build buildings. So we want to be really careful and plan ahead what we want to do, because I don't think it is going to be very easy to change it once that's all done. So, okay, so we've got 44 stone. I think we found some fibre now. We've got quite a bit of fibre. That's good, actually. That's really good. So we pop the stone up here and the fibre, and you can see all this stuff that we can make. We can make a full set of armour. But if we put some wood up here as well, then you can start making the tools. You need the wood for the tool handle, and you need quite a bit of it. So the first thing I'll make, obviously, is going to be a hatchet, because we're going to need wood pretty much straight away to make anything else. So kind of just makes sense, doesn't it? So if we now use our stone hatchet. Ooh. You can see that instead of like 5 times I've got to hit it, you've got to hit it like 3 times. And the further apart you can try and get the holes without, the quicker it will be to chop the tree down. So the less holes you have to put in the tree, the better. So try and space them out as evenly as you can. So I'll cut this one down as well, because it looks like I got 4 wood off each tree. I'm going to need quite a bit, so we'll chop down as many trees as we can in this little copse. So we're basically just clearing it out of all of its natural resources. Actually, we got 5 off that one. We missed a berry. So if you go for like sort of the narrower parts of the tree, you sometimes have to chop a little bit less. Basically, you need to get the tree to be chopped in half, and then it will fall and the whole thing will fall. So they're not bothering with, like, I know in like Porsche and things like that, you have a root you've got to pull down. You don't have to worry about that in this. You just put holes into trees and they do the work for you, basically. See, I could have had that in 4, but it ended up in 5. 5 holes to take down that tree. Could have been 4, I reckon. This tree's a bit bigger, so if I try it. Yeah, that was a good one, because I got it right on the edge. Yeah, so I got that one in 4. So we've got quite a few bits of wood now, which is cool. I reckon we could probably make some more different tools. Let's have a look. So, 23 pieces of wood, 24 pieces of stone. Oh, we can only make 1, because we don't have enough stone. So what do we want? I would say we want the sickle, honestly, first. So that's going to help us get... No, we don't. We want the pickaxe, because we're going to have to get stone. So I'm trying to make the tool for whatever we're getting. So I'm going to like throw that wooden pickaxe away on the floor. When you throw things on the floor... Let's see. It goes into a tiny little box. And that tiny little box has a big light. Now, if you die, all of your stuff goes into a drop box like that. After a while, that will just despawn. I don't want that pickaxe, so I'm like, yeah, fair enough. So we'll go over here and we'll mine a little bit of this hillside. Again, I'm going to try and move away from here, so all the mining that I've done, we won't have to look at it. We'll just move away. Not in my backyard. So just do a massive load of mining here. Mine the whole mountain away. So there's plenty of stone, so you're getting up to stone tools and things, not too difficult at all. But one thing we're going to need to do before we can properly settle down, which is a bit of a pain, and I'm going to need to gear up a little bit before I try this, is we're going to need to kill a wolf. You've got to kill a wolf before you can make a bed, and it's kind of scary the first one you do, because it's like, what if he kills me and then I lose all my stuff? Sometimes you get that screen when you're mining it sort of trying to load. I think it's because it's trying to load the chunks as they're revealing themselves as you're mining. Not really sure. Sometimes it's like you're just a bit too quick for the computer to kind of keep up with there. So we've got enough for a couple more tools now. So got 24 fibre, we've still got a few planks. And we've got 54 stone now that we can use. So I can make myself a sickle, that's always a good one. Or we can make a sword. I think we'll do the sickle first. We might have enough for the sword as well. Yes, we do. So I haven't made a spade yet because I don't really tend to use them very often. Don't use them as much at all. So there we are. Let's just rearrange these. So I'll put the sword first, then the pickaxe and axe, sickle, and then my food afterwards. And that's a good first set of tools. So we need to get some more fibre, and we also need to carry on making some stone so we can get some stone armour next. That's going to be my next thing to work on. I could have sworn that like all the mining I'd done had gone away then, but it was just a little bit further up the mountain than I remembered. So if you mine too far in, it gets very, very dark, and that gets a bit difficult. These mountains are great for mining stone though. But I've in playtesting, I've only gotten as far as stone tools so far. I've not found any iron. I found one piece of iron ore, and I didn't have the tools to pick it up at the time I found it. So I just looked at it, said hi, and ran on, and I haven't found any since. So I kind of know what it looks like, but yeah, haven't been able to play with it yet. Also, I need to kill more wolves for getting a... If I kill more wolves, I'll be able to get a furnace. I think you need leather for the bellows or something like that. So that was kind of the stage I was just getting to when I was playtesting last night. And it was quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. So we've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of stone now. How much have we got? Like 59, so that's enough for 3 pieces of armor. How much is the armor actually? 20 stone each. So we could actually do with keeping on mining until we've got 80 stone, I think. And then I would like to try actually building in stone as well, because I was building in wood last night, but I kind of think building in stone might be quite cool. I can make a big stone castle or something. People make lots of different creations. I mean, I think honestly, if I don't like my creation, I'll just move somewhere else and I'll make a different creation. So that's what I'll probably do. Because it doesn't look to me like, as I say, you can destroy walls and things. So you've got to have quite a good idea of what you want. And I haven't actually played with all the different types of wall and all that sort of thing. Of wall and floor, and 4 more of these and I will be done. Could be a couple more. Are we there yet? Not quite. 1 more mine, I reckon. There we are. So that should be 80. Let's check, just in case it's not. No, it's 81. Fantastic. And now we need to go and find... I'll eat some more berries as well. Need to go and find some more of those blue flowers. So now when we're harvesting those, they'll be a bit quicker to harvest. No. Still haven't found any bears or anything like that. There's something over there. It's a raptor, I think. I'm going to have to run around to find a wolf at some point. I'm sure the wolf will probably find me first, to be honest. So let's go and get these. See? How easy is that with my lovely new sickle? So not too difficult to get to your starter tools. You will drop them, as I say, if on the ground if you die, and then you need to go and find them again. So it's really, really good to get a bed and a chest and things like that, so that if you die, you don't lose everything. At this stage of the game, you kind of lose everything if you can't find it again, which is a bit rubbish. Like for me especially, because I've gone quite away from my spawn point now. So there probably is something to be said for staying near your spawn point. Okay, so let's get me some armor if I can. I think now I have some fiber, I can at least make a helmet. And I could probably make a chest piece. And I'm a little bit out for making anything else. So I need probably about another 20 fiber, but at least we can put these on. So my resistance at the moment is 0. And now my resistance is 180. So if I get another couple of pieces of armor, that'll increase. I haven't found out what I do with these yet, and I haven't found out what I do with these yet. So I'm guessing we'll find that out later, maybe, when we get some different metals and things like that. But so far, you know, I've found things like furnaces and stuff like that. Ways to build different parts of a house. I know how to make a bed and how to make a chest. So it's just all the total basics of a game like this that I've done so far. But so we're in nighttime again. Maybe I should get some more food as well. Oh, there's a wolf. There's a couple of wolves. I want to run away from them at the moment. Good to know they're there, though. Good to know they're there. I feel a little bit like a wolf is going to sneak up on me halfway through the night, because I won't be able to see as well. So I'm going to kind of try and stay in the open, where I can kind of see if anything's sneaking up on me until daybreak, maybe. I would ideally like, before I try to kill any wolves, to have a full set of stone armor. And I'm not tangling with our raptor, I'll tell you that right now. So let's run over this way. Let's see if we can find any more blue. Go away, raptor. I don't want to tangle with you yet. Let's get my sickle. Maybe I could sneakily sneak down here. Oh, he's on his way. Ooh, okay, I'm going to move over this way. Eventually, I'm going to get a lot more brave, but at the moment, I don't want to be too brave. At the moment, I don't have very good armor yet, and I can't really see very well. Okay, so I've managed to get fiber now. So let's have a look. Got 8. I need 10. Grr. I need 20 actually. Have I run out of food? Can you see my health going down? It's because I've run out of food. I'm going to eat loads of berries until we feel a bit less hungry. It's because I've been running around with my sprint on again. I need to stop doing that, but I'm in such a habit of doing it from every game that doesn't have this kind of mechanic, and you just have to press the sprint key for no reason. You may as well just have the character sprint all the time. There's no reason for them to be going less fast than their fastest. Right. Let's see if we've got enough now. We've got 13. Well, that's enough for one more. One more piece of armor. So how about we get some nice leg armor? I'll give us a bit more resistance there, and armor. Oh, we do have enough for that. Okay. Fantabulous. Okay, well, with a complete set of tools and armor, I think that that's going to be the end of the episode for today. So I hope you have enjoyed this first look at Cardlife. It's certainly a very, very cool game, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And I will probably be recording some more right now. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more, then please subscribe to the channel. As I say, I'll leave a link down below where you can find the game as well. So I hope to see you all next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.